I'm going to show you how to style a pixie today. So first you want to start with freshly washed hair, and I used the Awaken from Surface, the shampoo and conditioner. As you all know, my hair is growing back in from having chemotherapy. So I want to grow it faster and I want to grow it thicker. So I've been using this set and I really like it. So shampoo, condition your hair, and then you want to towel dry your hair. One of the reasons is because if you have too much water, that moisture is going to take up space. So you want to not dilute your products. You want the products to do their job. So make sure you towel dry just a little bit. And then I use the Awaken Scalp Elixir. And what you do is you just spray it right in the scalp area, especially where your thin spots are. And then just massage that in. I just usually massage it in for about a minute. And then my hair gets real crazy. And then after that, you use a little bit of the Awaken Therapeutic Treatment. And with this, you just want to open it just a touch, because otherwise it's going to pour out and you're going to go through this like crazy. So just open it a little bit and then you just shake it right along your scalp. Again, making sure you get those thinner spots that you really want to grow. And you'll feel it go on there. And then you just want to massage that in a little bit. Now I usually put in a little bit of mousse. I usually do the Surface Char, or I do the Jump Volume Mousse. I like them both, but today I want to try this Awaken Thickening Cream, just to see if it gives me a little texture. So you just need about a pea-size amount of that, not very much. Run it through your hands, really good. It's gonna be a little white. That's the cornstarch in there. It's a thickening agent. So just put that right through. I'm gonna put just a touch all through, but mainly I want the top. So before you blow dry, this is important. Don't just blow dry your hair all over the place, because it'll just stick up everywhere. Before you blow dry, find your natural part. Now, if I want my hair to go farther over, I know I have a little cowlick right here. It's not gonna do that. You can see, if I blow dry it like that, this is just gonna stick straight out. So I go with my natural part. So I'm just gonna see what's gonna fall that way, and then the rest of it can go over. And then this, I just push down. And then back here where your crown is, everybody calls that a bald spot. It's just because it splits there, because you have that swirl. So what works better is if you just work with it. Don't try to cover it if you have short hair, because it's just gonna stick up there. So I'm just gonna put mine down there. So mold your hair how you pretty much want to shape it before you even blow dry, because the blow dryer is gonna be what sets your style. I'm gonna kind of push these. I'm getting little curly cues here. I need a little trim, but we're in quarantine, so. Then you want to take the blow dryer.
Notice I'm blow drying my hair to go with my natural part. A tip is to always direct the air the way that you want your hair to lay. And you'll notice I'll do the same thing at the crown or the swirl at the back of my head.
So you can see from that product all the nice volume that I'm able to get. I mean, it pretty much sticks where I want it already. But you can see I have the shape of my style. That's what you want to do with your blow dryer. Even for guys that have unruly hair, the best thing to do is to blow dry. I know they don't want to hear that, but it's true. Now I'm going to use a little bit of texture paste. This is the surface texture paste. I only use about this much of any kind of paste, just a little. If you want to emulsify that in your hands, warm it up. And then I like to put a little bit everywhere. Now, if you don't emulsify it in your hands and you see chunks on your hands, you're gonna have chunks in your hair. So make sure you don't have any chunks on your hands. You can always add more if you need to. And then you can go through, and I get it all the way down in. I make it kind of crazy at first. And then you can start to set your hair where you want it. It's a little hard looking in my phone instead of a mirror, but you'll get the gist. And you can even pinch little sections to make it more textured. I just go in and lift with my fingers to give it more volume where I want it. And then if you wanted to, like I said, giving it a little more texture, if you had bangs on your forehead or you want to take the sides and make it piecey, just put a little bit on your fingers. You can use hairspray too. Just pinch and pull. And then I like all this tucked. And put a little bit in the back just by kind of combing my fingernails down through it. And then finish it with the char hairspray. Love this hairspray, and it smells really good. I always take a little bit of hairspray or the paste and just make sure that my little cowlick is behaving. And again, put a little hairspray on your fingers and you can just piece those pieces together. And that's it.